G'day everyone, Gareth here from Fraser Coast Food Forest. I thought I'd do a follow-up. There's been a fair bit that's been done since my last video. More fruit trees and general preparing, I guess, for the food forest that we're going to create. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you some of the trees I've already planted. And show you some of the stuff I've done around the property. There we go. So a lot of you are aware from the last video that I was getting some trees chopped down, so I've started installing all my mulch on the garden beds in preparation of planting more fruit trees. So the first addition here is the lychee. Looking really healthy. Obviously lychee season's been and gone now, so I'll probably just get some new growth and won't see any flowers off this until next year. But this particular lychee is the red ball, regarded as a very good flavoured lychee. It's quite a large lychee and a relatively small seed in comparison with some of the other varieties of lychee. So looking forward to that one. The other fruit trees I've gone and planted are two mango trees, and this particular one here is the King Thai. I've been wanting this one for quite some time now, and it's a dwarf. As you can see, it's only gets to 2 to 4 meters high, but a high quality tasting mango, this one. And the other one around here is the Filipino. Unfortunately the name has all faded off, but again, another sought after variety, and it's sort of, I guess that both of them are a rarer mango. You won't see them in the supermarkets. Well, I haven't. But yeah, both are grafted variety, and they should do fairly well here in Hervey Bay. Another thing I've also gone and done is I went around to all the dragon fruit planted around the property and I tipped them. And I tipped them about a week ago. As you can see, I've cut all the tips. Some are a bit brutal. I was trying to jump up to reach them and took a bit too much off. I was really only trying to do sort of that. And the reason I've done that is to actually encourage the dragon fruit to actually flower. And it only took about a week, and already there's one there and another one just here coming out as well. So that is a good sign. I thought it might have been a bit late in the season, but I guess up here in the subtropics the season's going to be a lot longer than down in Melbourne, where, you know, you've got that little window where they flower and fruit, and I guess you just don't get as many. And another thing is, I actually harvested my first dragon fruit the other day, which is a purple variety, and I didn't film it. I don't know why. I get excited and I just cut into it, and I just forget to. I'll try to next time though. These are ready, but it was amazing. Like, I've had the white flesh dragon fruit and really didn't like it. Just bland and tasteless. But this was a beautiful, sweet variety, and I'm definitely going to be growing a lot more dragon fruit. I'm hoping these are all the same variety, because I'm going to guess they're probably all cuttings from that one I harvested the fruit from. So yes, so we got the two mangoes, and we've got the lychee, the red ball, and then we also have another fruit tree which I've been dying to grow, which is this one here. doing really well. When I first planted this, the leaves started going a bit yellow and dropping off, but since I've mulched it and I've actually used, so all the plants I've actually put some chicken manure down. Being really sandy soil here, the soil actually lacks nutrients unless you start mulching and fertilizing. But again, once this mulch has all started working, it's wonders. I shouldn't have much of a problem here. So this is a jackfruit seedling, this one. There is another variety of jackfruit I'm after, but I think I've been on an email waiting list for, it's over a year now, and I just haven't been able to get it. Another problem I have here are huge grasshoppers. In fact, I'll show you some evidence of what a grasshopper does. They've completely annihilated the leaves. I saw there's a little one right there, look. But there was a giant one on here the other day. It would have been easy this long. And they've just devoured these leaves in a matter of, well, a day. And they found the jackfruit really quickly, and they started eating the leaves. I flick them off all the time, but it's really hard to keep control of them. There's just so many of them. I'll quickly show you the one and only custard apple on this tree here. It's actually doing really well. You can see it's starting to get a bit of growth on it now, but looking really, really good. That's the only one on this tree. And last time I did my last video, I showed you the large custard apple, which is filled out a lot more now. And last time I showed you the thousands and thousands of flowers on it. And I don't know whether you can see it in the video here, but a lot of the leaves have holes in them because there's all caterpillars and grasshoppers attacking this as well. But this is now set fruit. So I'm really, really happy about this, because I wasn't sure whether this was going to pollinate. But I've got to find them now. I can't remember where they were. Hopefully they haven't fallen off. Where is it? Let's hope it's fallen off. Oh god, I can't find it. Either way, I'll look around for you, and hopefully, I think one's fallen off here. Oh, here it is, right here, look. There we go. One beautiful custard apple here. And I think I've looked around. They're really hard to find because well, they're the same colour as the leaves. There's a lot of little ones as well. I know there's some up a bit higher, but I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it on the camera. Gee, it's hard to find them. I think I've counted about 10 all up, and we still have flowers developing as well, you see. So there's another little one. I don't know whether you're going to see this. I think I'm pointing at it. It's around there somewhere. And then another good sized one. Oh, I can't even see it myself. Let's see if you can see it up through there. And then lots of other smaller sizes. There's another one just there. Another one just up there. So hopefully in a month or so, some of these flowers, see, there's these caterpillars here that just look. Oh, he's spitting at me, look. Get off. You can't get off. Got him. He's gone. He's eaten that whole flower, look. They all change colours too, I've noticed. Here's another one, you see, eating it. He's black. So yes, caterpillars and grasshoppers are just everywhere. Look, every leaf down low has just been annihilated. Hopefully this tree is established enough and I don't have to worry about them. And also, we're still averaging a snake a week, by the way. The other day we had an eastern brown, first poisonous one. I was actually installing mulch around here, and I walked over the concrete area there, and it was coming towards me, and then it saw me and darted back into all this undergrowth here. So yeah, not happy. Oh, and then around here, we'll come around the side here. Bananas are still doing really well. I've had a lot of mangoes falling off the trees. I've pruned the mango a little bit, but here's the other dragon fruit here. This is where I harvested the dragon fruit from. It came off this one here. Came off this bit here. And I've tipped all these as well, and I'm hoping, actually, I think already in between those two little shoots there, I think that might be another flower coming up there. It's hard to tell, but hopefully that's another flower there. That's potentially 3 more. Oh, actually another one on the other side too. Maybe 4 more. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's have a look around. Might be able to find some more. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's good. Another 4 dragon fruit would be good. I've started. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Really? They're not even waiting until they're ripe. Rock hard, that. Probably bats. I'll start picking some of these. I've got some inside. I've noticed the ones that have this black, they're a bit spoilt on the top here. But I've started pruning this mango tree, so just to open it up a bit, I'm going to take the top out. As you can see, there's mangoes right up there, which are unreachable. I do have a large picking pole that I can use, but really you want to be able to pick all your fruit from standing point. So this sounds pretty drastic, but this whole main branch here is going to go, and then probably that one there is probably going to go, and then I'll keep all these ones that are coming out this way, and then this particular branch here I'll bring out, and anything growing down and in the middle will all come out. So things like these little ones in the middle here, this little one, although the whole branch is going anyway, but you get the drift. These middle ones here, you can see I've already trimmed some of these branches. So there's the update there on the garden. The only other thing I can show you is the clearing I've made. If you have a look at the last video I made, I was telling you we were going to get rid of a lot of these palm trees. It's allowed a lot of light to penetrate down the bottom here now. Even these frangipanis just weren't getting any sunlight, and I notice now a lot more flower buds are coming off those now. But all these palm trees have been taken out. All this here, there's no sunlight. It's all as thick as this. 12 of them gone, plus this here as well. There you go. And I've got through about half my mulch from all those trees, because of course there was the jacaranda here as well, which I didn't mention. That's come out. So not only was this whole area shaded from the palm trees, if you imagine that jacaranda, which was the biggest one on the property, this was going up into these palm trees here. That one around the back was touching that jacaranda, and then this branch was coming right over above me here, and it was as wide as it was high. To give you an example of that jacaranda out the back there, that jacaranda there was half the size. it was this particular one behind me was a little bit taller, but you sort of get the drift. You can see how tall it is and how wide it is, and it goes all the way over the fence. And I think another thing I'm going to do, because of this custard apple is pretty much shaded all the time, I'm going to get rid of, I might do this on myself, this little, alright, we'll head back down there. Sorry, the battery overheated again. It's a beautiful day today here in Hervey Bay. We're heading for a top of 31, 32. But as I was saying, this jacaranda here is shading this custard apple here. So I'm gonna, like I was saying, I was gonna get rid of this tree here, and then this branch of the jacaranda, and then that branch, just to open it up a little bit more, get a little bit more morning light. And that one might, that's probably why it's so spindly. It's trying to find light. It's just these big long branches and then not much on it. We need to fill it in a bit. That's probably going to end up having quite a large prune once all the fruit's been harvested, because as you can see, it's way up in the canopy of the jacaranda here, rubbing against it. It's all going through this tree here, and then we just full canopy. It's full shade in here. We'll get a bit more in the afternoon, but only on one side of the tree. A lot of work to do. Oh, and another thing. So the banana up in the main area over here, where the big mango is, had a big pup, so I divided it. And I got a big pile of mulch. I took a heap of the banana leaves from the bananas back there, and then I just threw a heap of compost on here as well. Now it's quite a large pup, as you can see. It's probably a good 6 foot. Now there was hardly any roots on this at all. Now I've divided them before and had very little roots on it, and they've died right back, and then the weather's warmed up and they've actually grown again. This is probably 3 times bigger than that, so I'm not too sure whether this is going to survive or not, but I'm not going to give up. It's been in there for over a week, sort of. I mean, it still looks pretty good, but we'll see what happens. It won't take long for it to pick up and start growing again. I've tipped all these dragon fruits, but there's no evidence of any fruit growing on this one. But you never know. Passion fruits are going really well. Lots of fruit on it now. I'm not too sure whether we still have flowers on this, but I can't see any new flower buds developing, but you know, there's lots of fruit in here. And this particular mango, I think I spoke about last time, will get a heavy prune as well, especially inside. Keep that height down a bit. And we still got the 2 mangoes holding on here. They haven't really changed at all in size. I'll just leave them on there. We'll see how they go. Alright, there's the update. So we got 4 new fruit trees. Red Ball Lychee, the King Thai, and the Philippine Philippine, I think it's a carabao, I can't remember, variety, and then the jackfruit. I do have some more plants that have just arrived. I'll do a new video on that in a couple of days to a week, and then I'm waiting on a delivery as well. So there's quite a few more that are turning up. Of course, I have to clear stuff out to be able to plant more fruit trees. Like next to the custard apple here, I have to clear all that out to be able to get some more fruit trees in there. And again, down the bottom here, the plan is to take a lot more of these smaller trees out, keep the big gum trees, and take all these smaller ones out so I can get some varieties of fruit trees down the bottom here. And then again down the side here, there's potentially room for 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 fruit trees just along that fence line there. And then these palm trees will come out and we could get another fruit tree in this one. And again, I haven't planted this out yet, but we'll get a couple more fruit trees in here as well. Alright, there's the update. We'll wrap that up. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and that's it. Again, thanks for watching. Take care everyone, bye.